Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Liv Morgan is going strong on the road to WrestleMania 41, as she recently defeated Jade Cargill on WWE SmackDown. Besides this, the current Women's Tag Team Champion has also been part of the Judgment Day faction on Raw. However, recent developments have opened the possibility of Liv Morgan adding former WWE Women's Champion Naomi to the Judgment Day on SmackDown this week. Over the past few weeks, we have seen that Dominic Mysterio is trying to add a new member to the villainous faction, but Finn Balor keeps declining that request. During the recent Raw on Netflix, Dominic attempted to recruit Penta but failed, and instead, the Masked Man attacked him. The reason why Liv Morgan may add Naomi to the faction is due to the actions from the Glow on last week's SmackDown. When Liv Morgan was clashing against Jade Cargill on the Blue brand, Naomi emerged at ringside and attacked Cargill. This attack from the former women's champion allowed Morgan to claim the victory. So on this week's SmackDown, the 37-year-old star could align herself with Liv and Raquel Rodriguez and eventually be announced as the newest addition to the Judgment Day. Further, WWE can even use the previous storyline angle to justify this addition by disclosing that Liv and Raquel aided Naomi in taking down Cargill last year on SmackDown. This would also explain why the Women's Tag Team Champions were near the parking lot when the incident took place. Overall, the upcoming episode of WWE SmackDown will be interesting to watch. Though the above scenario is speculative, it still holds realistic chances to unfold due to being a logical move. Additionally, Naomi's inclusion in the Raw faction will solidify her heel run in the Stamford-based promotion. Why does Liv Morgan need to be careful post-WWE WrestleMania 41? Liv Morgan defeated Jade Cargill on last week's WWE SmackDown, but the Storm's reaction seems like a hint that she will be coming for Morgan again soon. The former AEW star took her official Twitter X account and shared her reaction to her loss, but also hinted at coming after the Women's Tag Team Champion soon. This shows that things between Jade and Liv might not be over yet. Even with this hint, it's probable that after ending up feuding with Naomi at WrestleMania, Cargill could be coming for Morgan after this year's Showcase of Immortals. Liv Morgan's potential recruitment of a former WWE Women's Champion to the Judgment Day has set the wrestling world abuzz ahead of SmackDown this week. With the Judgment Day's influence extending across both Raw and SmackDown, Morgan's involvement with the faction has already sparked major speculation. Now, rumors are circulating that she could be looking to bring in a new powerhouse, one with championship pedigree, to further strengthen the group's dominance. Liv Morgan's journey in Judgment Day. Since aligning herself with the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan has taken on a darker, more aggressive persona, straying far from the underdog babyface character she once embodied. This transition has not only reinvigorated her career, but has also made her a formidable threat on SmackDown. Given her history with Rhea Ripley and recent tensions within the Judgment Day, Liv's potential recruitment of a former women's champion could shift the balance of power in WWE. Who could join the Judgment Day? Several former WWE women's champions are currently available as potential recruits for the faction. The following names stand out as viable candidates. Charlotte Flair. While unlikely due to her established status as a top babyface, Flair's history with Dominic Mysterio, Rhea Ripley, and the Women's Championship picture could add a compelling dynamic. Sasha Banks, Mercedes Mona, a long shot given her current commitments outside WWE, but if a return is imminent, joining the Judgment Day under Liv's influence would be a shocking development. Bayley, although currently aligned with damaged TTRL, tensions within the faction could lead Bayley to seek a new alliance, and her heel persona would fit seamlessly with Judgment Day's ethos. Becky Lynch. While she has been a babyface for the majority of her recent run, Becky's history with Liv Morgan could create an intriguing mentor-protege dynamic within the Judgment Day. Nia Jax. Given her recent resurgence and dominant presence, Jax could provide the muscle the Judgment Day needs to counter any threats on SmackDown. Asuka. With her menacing in-ring style and history as a dominant champion, Asuka's alliance with Liv Morgan could form a devastating duo capable of taking over the women's division. Why this move makes sense. The Judgment Day has always thrived on strength, unity, and calculated aggression. Liv Morgan's addition to the group marked a significant shift, but for her to solidify her position within the faction, she needs reinforcements. Adding a former women's champion would not only bolster the Judgment Day's credibility, but would also provide a new dynamic to the faction's ongoing power struggle. With Rhea Ripley temporarily absent or preoccupied with other feuds, Liv Morgan stepping up as a leader within the Judgment Day's women's division is a logical move. She has proven herself capable of playing mind games and manipulating situations to her advantage, making her a key player in the faction's evolution. What it means for SmackDown. If Liv Morgan does recruit a former women's champion, it could have far-reaching implications for SmackDown's women's division. The current roster is highly competitive, with superstars like Bianca Belair, Io Sky, and Zelina Vega making their mark. Adding another top-tier name to the Judgment Day could disrupt ongoing rivalries and create new storylines leading into major events like WrestleMania or Survivor Series. Moreover, this move could lead to internal conflicts within the Judgment Day itself. Dominic Mysterio has already shown divided loyalties between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Introducing another powerful female wrestler could further complicate the faction's dynamics, leading to potential betrayals or power struggles down the line. Conclusion. While nothing is confirmed, Liv Morgan potentially adding a former WWE Women's Champion to the Judgment Day would be a game-changing development for SmackDown. Whether it's someone like Bayley, Asuka, or even a returning Sasha Banks, such a move would shake up WWE's landscape and elevate the Judgment Day to an even greater level of dominance. With SmackDown just around the corner, fans are eagerly anticipating what unfolds next in Liv Morgan's dark and twisted chapter with the faction. Liv Morgan to add former WWE Women's Champion to the Judgment Day on SmackDown, exploring the potential. Liv Morgan has been making waves in WWE ever since her shocking return and alliance with the Judgment Day. With her cunning mind games and ruthless aggression, she has proven to be a valuable asset to the faction. However, recent speculation suggests that she may not be done strengthening her ranks. Rumors are swirling that Liv Morgan could add a former WWE Women's Champion to the Judgment Day this week on SmackDown, a move that could send shockwaves through the WWE universe. The Judgment Day's growing influence. The Judgment Day, originally led by Edge before being overtaken by Finn Balor, has evolved into one of WWE's most dominant factions. With Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and J.D. McDonagh playing key roles, the group has cemented its presence across both Raw and SmackDown. Liv Morgan's involvement has only added more intrigue to the faction, especially with her unpredictable and manipulative nature. Adding a former WWE Women's Champion would not only expand their influence, but also create new thrilling rivalries. Who could join the Judgment Day? There are several former WWE Women's Champions who could potentially align with Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day. Let's explore some top candidates. Naomi. Naomi's return to WWE earlier this year reignited fan excitement, but she has largely remained on the periphery of major storylines. If she were to align with the Judgment Day, it could give her the edge she needs to once again dominate the women's division. Her high-flying style combined with a ruthless attitude under Morgan's influence could create a dangerous force on SmackDown. Bayley. With ongoing tensions and damaged TTRL, Bayley's future remains uncertain. If she finds herself ousted from the group, she might be tempted to join the Judgment Day, especially considering her history with Liv Morgan. As a decorated champion with unmatched ring psychology, Bayley's inclusion would bring credibility and experience to the faction. Charlotte Flair. Although an unlikely choice due to her history as a dominant singles competitor, Charlotte Flair joining the Judgment Day would be an absolute game-changer. If Liv Morgan somehow convinces her to embrace a darker side, it could solidify the faction as the most powerful group in WWE history. Asuka. Known for her brutal in-ring style and intimidating presence, Asuka would fit perfectly within the Judgment Day's ruthless persona. If she were to align with Morgan and abandon her current affiliations, it could shake up the SmackDown landscape drastically. How would this impact SmackDown? The addition of a former WWE Women's Champion to the Judgment Day would have massive implications for SmackDown. Not only would it strengthen the faction, but it would also create new alliances and rivalries. This move could lead to the Judgment Day targeting key figures in the women's division, including Bianca Belair, Io Sky, and even Becky Lynch if she returns to SmackDown. Moreover, Liv Morgan's influence would continue to grow, establishing her as one of the most cunning and strategic wrestlers in WWE today. It would also place more focus on the Judgment Day's presence on SmackDown, making it one of the most talked about factions in WWE history. While nothing is confirmed yet, the possibility of Liv Morgan recruiting a former WWE Women's Champion to the Judgment Day remains an exciting prospect. Whether it's Naomi, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Asuka, or another surprise addition, such a move would significantly impact the women's division and the Judgment Day's dominance in WWE. Fans will have to tune into SmackDown this week to see if Liv Morgan pulls off another shocking move that further cements her legacy in the faction.